for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Columbus Clippers and the St. Paul Saints. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jay Happ is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season, and there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
So stepping in is Yu Chang. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
All even at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next, here is Harold Ramirez. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Kristen McKenzie will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike 1, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher, and if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
The 2-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. That he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
To the plate now, Rob Refsnyder. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
So he sets him down swinging. Rob Refsnyder becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box now, Jake Cave. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Bobby Bradley. And 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now to the plate, Oscar Mercado. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Rene Rivera. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, Dero. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Mercado on second. Rivera at first. 1 gone. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Bouncer up the middle. There's one. He's out. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The second baseman, Aaron
Up next, Aaron Brocco. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. The 3-2 pitch. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That is good. The first baseman, Alex Kirilloff.
So the next to bat will be Alex Kirilloff. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The 2-1. The count now at 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Adios, pelota.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
The 2-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting 7.
And now
The
time
catcher.
is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, Ryan Jeffers, and it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting 8. The left fielder.
Next up, Brent Rooker. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Polanco, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9.
And now Royce Lewis. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 2-0 ball game. So now here is Connor Maribel. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
He's got it. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
At the plate now, Yu Chang. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
1 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. This one's down to third. Scooped up. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
The batter, number 6, Owen Miller.
Next, it'll be Owen Miller. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Kepler gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go. Trevor Larnach struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Rob Refsnyder will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Into the box, Rob Refsnyder looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, there's the great equalizer. The changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Jake Cave. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Larnach stands at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, here is Harold Ramirez, grounded out in his last at-bat. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Bradley.
Next to hit, Bobby Bradley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 2-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Oscar Mercado digging in now. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2.
Ball, that's it.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Saints are out on top, 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Here's the 2-1 home. Got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, Alex Kirilloff. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled off.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. The 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Saints lead it 2-0. And now in the box, Rene Rivera. He singled in his first AB. Fastball well outside. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
To the plate now, Gabriel Arias. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rooker will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the second baseman, Aaron Brocco.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Brocco. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Here now the 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Rivera, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Saints are out on top, 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to hit is the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. The 1-1.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Brent Rooker will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Digging in next, Brent Rooker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Royce Lewis.
So a runner at first with one out now. And up next, Royce Lewis. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5 to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5 innings complete. The Saints lead it 2-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the outfielder Connor Maribel. The 3-1 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to dig in, Yu Chang. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And there's his first base hit in this one. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Digging in will be Owen Miller, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Maribel over at second. Chang at first with no outs. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Joan Duran is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Bobby Bradley will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Striding in is Oscar Mercado. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. The 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ready with the 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch.
The count is
swung on and missed. 3-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now back, catcher, Rivera.
Now at the plate, Rene Rivera trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Here's the 2-2. Now a flare out to left center. Polanco onto the grass, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Saints are out on top 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and the next to bat will be Trevor Larnach. The 2-2. Popped him up. Bradley waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Here's a pop-up now. Bradley in foul ground, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake K.
Now into the box, Jake Cave. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. 2 out, nobody on. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Gabriel Arias. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that one yanked just foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now at the plate is Aaron Brocco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the stretch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there is any intent behind that.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So now to the plate, Connor Maribel. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. On to first, the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Yu Chang. Hit on the ground out to short. Over to first, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, return to the traditional 7-inning stretch.
Eli Morgan gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 49, Eli Morgan.
So now into the box is Max Kepler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And it's fouled away. Just hung in there on that one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Mercado is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Alex Kirilloff.
Alex Kirilloff stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Stepping in next, Jorge Polanco, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 8th inning coming up. The Saints lead it 2-1. Nick Vincent has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40, yeah, Vincent.
Stepping in once again is Owen Miller. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Harold Ramirez will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now it'll be Harold Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
At the plate, Bobby Bradley. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rooker will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
So stepping in is Oscar Mercado, trying here to plate the tying run from second. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Target Field right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there, staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box now, Brent Rooker. Count still at 1-2. Jeffers on at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Royce Lewis.
In at the plate, Royce Lewis. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Ramirez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trevor.
The next batter will be Trevor Larnach. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Snyder.
So next to bat will be Rob Refsnyder. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Here's the 1-2. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Ramirez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Cody Stashak comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 61, Cody Stashak.
So now to the plate, Rene Rivera. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
That's
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
The 2-1 home. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
In now, Gabriel Arias. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Set, and the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. And there's 1 away.
The second baseman, Brocco.
Now to the plate, here is Aaron Brocco. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-1.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Full count now, 3-2. Connor Mirabel is on deck. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now to the plate, Connor Mirabel. He was a double play victim last time around. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a hard liner towards short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. But some late inning heroics here as this home run makes us even again. Home half of the 9th is straight ahead, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Max Kepler. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Cam Hill comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 27, Cam Hill.
So here is Alex Kirilloff. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
He's set. The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. We are into extra innings, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yu Chang.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
Ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
And now here is Owen Miller, who's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on the first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Ready now is Harold Ramirez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Maribel on third. Chang at second with 1 away. And he takes a called strike 2.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ward. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Number 54 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 54.
Bobby Bradley will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Now the 2-1. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
I got 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
At the plate now is Oscar Mercado, and he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run scores. Throw won't get him.
Hey, D-Ro, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Rene Rivera. hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down and keep it from the outfield to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
To the plate now, Gabriel Arias. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Clippers lead it 5-2. Brad Peacock takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. And stepping in, Ryan Jeffers. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Next, it'll be Brent Rooker. Flew out last time up. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. 2-2, here it is. Royce Lewis will be next. Polanco at second. Jeffers on at first with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Going back is the left fielder. Adios, pelota.
In today's game, with guys hitting homers at an epic rate, the closers are not off limits. Ties the game right there, taking the closer deep.
At the plate, Royce Lewis. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
Kyle Nelson is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 30, Kyle Nelson.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Trevor Larnach, singled in his last at-bat. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Rob Refsnyder, swinging a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box now, Jake Cave. Grounded to short. Oh, beautiful dive. What an outstanding play to end the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. The 11th inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Aaron Brocco. The 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The throw home. The throw's offline. He's safe. They've broken through to take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Connor Maribel, fouled off. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes a left fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 2, Yu Chang.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Yu Chang. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A 1-1.
Inside ball.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Owen Miller is on deck. Brocco, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
There's nothing better as a pitcher than throwing what should have been ball 4, but you're able to get a guy to chase after it anyway.
Fouled away. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop,
Juan Minaya will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
For the Saints, number 49, Juan Manaya.
Owen Miller will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. First and second now, one man out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now back, right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
So next to hit is Harold Ramirez, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The set and the 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
2 down, runners at first and second. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Here's the 2-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 6-6 ball game.
You know, D-Lo, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
So now to the plate, Alex Kirilloff.
Ball that's outside.
Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Next up is Jorge Polanco. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 3-1 pitch.
3-2.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Catcher,
Next to hit is Ryan Jeffers. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now back, the left fielder, Brent Rooker.
Big at-bat now, and here is Brent Rooker. The winning run stands at second base.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless. Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Brocco is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the 12th frame in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Bobby Bradley. Now the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rooker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Big spot here, and it'll be Oscar Mercado. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. This is foul right side. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
That's inside.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now to bat, Rene Rivera. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Nope, that's
and
ball
that
four.
misses, ball four, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gabriel.
Striding forward now is the DH, Gabriel Arias. He was a double play victim last time around. The 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
I got the count. 1-2.
Ramirez on second. Rivera on at first with 2 down.
Ball
There's
2.
ball 2 as the slider dips
2 balls,
below the
2
zone.
strikes.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 left. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Stepping up is Royce Lewis. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Now the 2-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Trevor Larnach will be next. Fastball in there, 3-2.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trevor Larnach. And he might very well get 4 wide ones here to try to set up a double play ball that could still get him out of here tied. The 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate now, Rob Refsnyder. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Juan Minaya claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Saints, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Clippers, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.